Oh yeah, welcome to the Intuitive Empire. I'm your host, Jaya Rose, and we can finally get started because you are here. And if you are ready to energetically align with your desires, own your innate magic, and step powerfully into your spiritual leadership, well, love, you're in the right place. Let's do the damn thing already. Welcome back to the Intuitive Empire. I'm so excited you're here. And I'm going to play for you a really awesome 10-minute clip from a live video that I did that was really popular. And it was all about why you may be playing small as a highly sensitive empath and how to get through that resistance. But first, I want to share with you that, okay, that was my drum roll. Drum roll. Right now, today, I'm releasing, oh my gosh, I can talk. I am releasing my Supercharge Receiving Your Desires course. It is on a flash sale. It's 33% off. It's only $197 and it is freaking amazing. It's so good. I'm really, really excited about it. So I want to share with you a little bit of what's going on inside that course so you can decide if it's right for you. But it's specifically really for anybody who wants to get what they want in life. But for the more spiritual types, if you've done manifesting, you're familiar with this stuff, you know how the laws of the universe work, or at least the law of attraction. But you are highly sensitive, empathic, and it's not just as easy as let me just think it into reality. And, this is really from my own experience. And I talk about a lot of this stuff here on this podcast, that when you're empathic and sensitive, you're picking up everybody else's energy all the time. And it's really important to recognize that you're influenced more easily and overwhelmed more easily. And this all affects your attraction, like how you attract in your desires. And also, we tend to put caps on ourselves and what we believe is possible for us when we are sensitive. When you grow up feeling different than everyone else, things don't work exactly the same for you in terms of manifesting either. And so this is specifically to help you get really clear on what it is you're desiring, how to get out of your own way and get through the resistance, and then open up energetically and expand your capacity to receive it. And I take you through my 6-step framework that you can repeat over and over again for any goal, for any desire, for any intention you have. This is what I do. Now, it can take you 1 minute once you master it, or it could take you a year. I mean, when I used this framework to attract in my husband, it took like a year and a half even, of really solidly focusing on this. And that's just because I believed that that was bigger, that I believed that it was harder to find my soulmate, and that's that. But the core of it is that I take you through desires, how to get really clear on what your desires are and how to focus on just one at a time. And then I take you through your deep why and how to understand what it is you want and why, because this is the thing that helps you stop self-sabotaging. And I take you through a very specific process, and I teach you how to identify your soul-serving why and your self-serving why. And it's a game changer. And then I take you through my beliefs module, which is all about getting through resistance, understanding what you're believing, what you're willing to do for the mission, what you're willing to do for this desire that you have, and how to get out of your own way again, like how to really get through the resistance going through your beliefs. And then we go into the trust and spiritual plank module. And this is all about holding. And this is where we stretch the capacity. And I give you such awesome tools in how to expand your energy into the frequency of what you desire before it actually comes in. And then we go into clarity and evidence. And this is kind of all a part of this phase 2. This is really the missing link for a lot of people when thinking about manifesting and calling in what you desire, because clarity and evidence are really huge. So we have to re-clarify as we are attracting things in. And they don't, like, we can put our order into the universe. We can say, hey, this is what I'm desiring, but we're talking in frequency, right? The frequency is the language of the universe. So it's not the same as like, I want a man who's 6'2" and he must look like this and look like that, because really what you're speaking is the feeling that you're going to have when you're with this person. And so you really need to re-clarify in the middle of the process, and this can get really challenging. So I give you a bunch of really good advice, and I'm actually walking you through how to understand what is the evidence I'm receiving. So like, how do I identify what this evidence means and then move forward into celebration and saying yes, really being clear on what you're saying yes to and allowing those desires to come in. And then I also have a bonus bundle, an embodiment bundle that has a guided meditation, journal prompts, and 2 different spiritual pep talks, one on resistance and one on expanding into the 3 most powerful feelings for expanding your capacity to receive your desires. So that is what the course is. It is so amazing, potent, powerful. It's only going to take you about an hour and a half to go through everything. So you can space it out over a week or 2, or you could sit down and do it all at once. It's really, really incredibly concise is the main feedback I've gotten. It's only $197. So I recommend, it's like a total steal. You're going to love it. And even if you've already been manifesting and you're like a veteran to the game, it's going to give you insights that you've never learned. Or if you're newer and you don't feel like you've mastered it yet, definitely going to help you as well. So I'll put the link in the show notes. It's thejayarose.com/supercharge. And head over there now. The flash sale is just going on this week. So you're going to want to grab it up. And I cannot wait to hear how you feel about it. Make sure to screenshot your PayPal notification that you signed up. And I want to throw you in my stories talking about you and how amazing this program is going to be for you. So without further ado, let's jump into this live training that I did about, actually, it's going to go perfectly with this because it's really about why we play small, why we don't ask for more, why we get in our own way, and how to expand past that. So listen to this and then head over to thejayarose.com/supercharge and grab that flash sale today. Okay, let's do this. Woo! Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to be here with you because I'm sweaty and I just did a chakra activation in the sauna. It's the best place to do them because, you get lit up legit from the inside out. If we've never met, hi, I'm Jaya Rose. I am a spiritual life coach specifically for highly sensitive entrepreneurs who are ready to do the damn thing and play bigger. And I'm going to talk to you today about playing bigger, but first, playing small. Why? Because I know this game. I did this forever. What's up as you guys get on live? Lisa, hello, beautiful. Say hello to me when you guys get here. Put a number 1 in the comments if you are a highly sensitive empath and you can relate to the story of playing small. I say playing small because you know what? Fuck those labels. I know that you're more than that, but I also know that it is a trend and it is so easy to do. And I'm going to break down to you why I think it's happening, because so often we get these messages of like, maybe it's because I think I'm not good enough. And maybe it's because I'm really not good enough. And we see all of these ideas and these limitations that other people sort of put out there. And you know what? Guess what? You know you're good enough. Okay? You know you're good enough. That is a bullshit story that, yes, will trickle in and come up every now and then, but that is not the truth of who you are, is it? Put a number 2 in the comments if you know you are good enough. Declare it right now. Say it with me, okay? Because if we can actually get down to what is actually the real deal, like what is really happening, and we can stop saying these stories that other people are saying and that other people are putting out there and we as empaths are picking up, then we can actually break down what is really happening. Okay, yes, number 2, I am good enough. Declare it. Say it with your words. Type it out. I am good enough. You are good enough to receive everything you desire. You have always actually received everything you have desired. Everything you have ever put your mind to, everything you have aligned with energetically has come into your life. Is this true? Yes. That means that when you align with whatever it is that's the next phase, with the bigger dream, with the playing bigger, well, that's going to come in too, right? And this is actually where the real issue or opportunity lives. I am good enough. You are hot right now. I'm literally hot, Lisa, because I just got out of the frickin' sauna and I was just dancing some booty to some booty reggae. I might post a video later that I took. We will see. But what I want you to recognize is that we're going to find the evidence. Okay. When you are looking for the evidence, it will be there. God bless you. You will be blessed with evidence. So what evidence are you looking for? And the most common thing that I actually see with highly sensitive empaths when wanting to go bigger is that you're afraid of one thing, and that is that you're not going to be able to handle it. It's actually not that you don't think you're good enough to have it, because you know damn well you're good enough. You're probably really fucking good at what you do. It's that we fear that we're not going to be able to handle it because we have had that evidence. Put a number 3 in the comments if you have experienced the evidence that when more comes into your life, and sometimes even when you get what you were desiring, it comes in and then you're like, oh shit, I now feel overwhelmed. I now have more anxiety. Oh my God, I'm not going to be able to handle my dreams. I'm not going to be able to handle the bigger stages, the more clients, the more impact, the more money. Yes? Okay, well, guess what? It's true. It's true. Let me validate you. It is true. It is true that you will not be able to handle it if you do it the way you did it before. And it's always an opportunity to check in with, is that even what I want? And so something that has been really powerful for me and being able to let go quickly when things don't work is that I've realized a lot of the dreams I've had, specifically when I've come online and started to let go of this story of playing small and stepping into playing bigger, is that I have adopted other people's dreams for me and realizing I don't even fucking want that, because it's true. I would be overwhelmed. I would have anxiety. I would not even like it if I had it. And yet all of these shiny objects live, right? Especially in the online space. And you're like, oh my God, she's speaking on stage, or, oh, they have a podcast, or, oh, look, she's doing Facebook ads, all of these things. And it's like, we think, and especially as empaths, because we feel everything, we attach to these ideas that aren't even fucking ours. And so when you feel resistance, it is an opportunity, and you will feel resistance. Yes, okay, be honest, hand up, put your hand up. Do you get resistance when you're like feeling into that big dream? Okay, I'm gonna play bigger. What is my next move? Oh, maybe I'm gonna hire the coach. Maybe I wanna work with Jaya. Maybe I'm going to reach out to somebody. There's some next step that you could identify right now that is calling you. Yes? Allow that to call you. And then feel into it. Is there resistance? Well, if the resistance lives there, it is merely an opportunity. Maybe it's not your dream in the first place, or maybe it's an old story that you fear you're not going to be able to handle it if you actually get it. And yes, it can be true that you won't be able to handle it, but if you can't handle it, it is not yours to handle. Let me say that again. If you can't handle it, it is not yours to handle. How many of you here are mothers? Do you have children? If you are not a mother, are you close to someone who is a mother? Are you an aunt? If you're a man, are you an uncle? Are you a parent? Okay? Just raise your hand in the comments. Put like a star. Put a heart. Put a heart for the parents. Okay? Let's give it up. When you become a parent, or you see someone you love become a parent, what you recognize is that you will never be given something that you cannot handle. You will never, ever want something in your life and allow it to come in and not be able to handle it if it's meant for you. Your dreams are meant for you. There are versions of the dream that you will not want to handle because they may be someone else's and they may be a shiny object. But your dreams are meant for you the same as your children are meant for you. Are they difficult? Is it hard as fuck to be a parent? Will it challenge you to the edge? Yes. Will it make you grow and teach you how to love and teach you how to lead and teach you how to show up every day and strive for something better? Fuck yes. And that is what your dream is. That is what you're meant for. You can handle anything, and you get to decide along the way. And so whatever it is that your next step is, that you're calling in and you're saying that is mine, but actually deep down I fear I can't even handle it because look at all the evidence that I'm already overwhelmed with my life. It is a call for you to show up more. It is a call for you to show up bigger, first and foremost for yourself. How is the sacred self-care? How is the belief system? How are the habits, the daily habits? How is your health? You have so much opportunity to create evidence that you can handle anything that comes your way when you start within, when you start with yourself. And then you know that as you align the energy and allow these things to come in, getting the resistance out of the way, guess what happens? You prove to yourself that you can handle it. The new evidence comes in. And so will you ever create the new evidence without taking the steps? No, you won't, because we are always going to cling to whatever we have seen. And so we have to allow that imagination to come out and create some action towards what it is we desire. My gosh, you guys, so good. If you can handle it, it's not, yes, if you can't handle it, it's not yours to handle. Let that shit go. And the faster you move on through that, the less evidence you're going to create that you couldn't handle it in the first place. Are there a lot of things you don't want to handle? Yes, totally fair. You don't have to handle everything. I created an entire 6-figure business. I didn't want to handle any of that shit. I let it all go. I burned it all to the ground. I did not have a 6-figure year the next year because I let it all go. And so is there sacrifice in it? Do you have to sometimes let go even when it's scary? Yes, but it's in the name of creating it the way you want it to be, designing it. You have an opportunity to design your entire life, to design your entire business, because we live in the time of infinite possibility. This is the time of possibility, and we are the pioneers of possibility. So let things go that do not serve you. It is okay that you are different than everyone else. You will find your way. Just keep going. Oh my gosh, all the things. I love you guys so much. If this touched you in any way, please tag a friend who you think needs to hear it. Please share it out on your timeline. And I just am so here for you and for this journey. I am cheering you on every step of the way.